talk before the game about, Ozuna maybe being able to break out of it?
Yeah.
Clairvoyant?
It's great to see him get that hit, not just because we had our last position player coming up, but hey, this guy's he's a huge part of our team, and he's had some big at bats, and he's got some big hits for us throughout the year, and like I said, it doesn't really matter what you've done up to this point. It's what we do from here on out, and to see him have a great at bat and finish it off was a huge for all of us, and a big win. It was a tough game. We went back and forth, and we needed a big hit. We talked about it earlier, and we got it.
Ray, how much does a game like this, where it wasn't your Christmas game, a lot of missed opportunities, to pull out a game that you...
Well, you just got to win. It doesn't matter how we do it. It doesn't matter how we do it, how we get it done. I think everybody understands, where we're at, and that all these games are big, and we just got to find a way to get the W. It doesn't matter. We had some great pitching performances. AJ and Donner stepped up and gave us some big innings and kept us in the ball game. And our offense was, Matty got a big hit there at the end, and our offense put together some good bats when we needed them, and we got that big blow.
Wins, losses with the relievers often get skewed, but to have 10 wins by the second week of August or whatever it is, obviously Mike Dunn's doing a lot of things right for you.
Well, he's a workhorse. This guy's pitched some huge innings for us. He'll take the ball every single day. He's a competitor, man. He wants to be out there when the game's on the line. And tonight was a great example of that. Throwing two big innings, and kept us there, gave us a chance, and that's what it's all about. This is a group effort. This is a team, and we need everybody right now to step up and to get this thing done. But that was a big win.
How much do you think maybe Ozuna's fourth inning hit, which ended it over 16 straight, kind of gave some confidence?
Absolutely. Hey, it doesn't matter how you get a hit. When everybody knows, as a player, you know you're 0 for 16. I mean, you know it. You don't need anybody to remind you of it. You know where you're at. Sometimes you just need a ground ball or a broken bat just for confidence. It just really comes down to confidence. This guy works. He works hard. I mean, every single day with Frankie in the cage, guys go through ruts. He's still a young player. This is his first full season in the big leagues, and I think that hit that he got up the middle was huge for his confidence, and then it was a great at bat he had, and nice to see him be able to finish it off.
What are you telling the guys, and what are you thinking in the 10th inning? Because they're throwing a guy who's making his major league debut. Probably not as much information on him.
We're just competing. You don't have to tell him anything. Just go up there and compete. And Jonesy drew the walk, which was huge to have a guy in scoring position. And we had to go for it. Knowing that we got one player left on the bench, we went for it. We weren't going to be able to bunt, and we were going to have to get the hits to win the ball game when we got them.
And also Edge came up a couple of big RBIs.
Yeah, that's just. He's improved so much and just continues to get better and better. And he's such a big part of our team, and it's fun to see him smiling because he's a special player, that's for sure.
And tonight with those walks, I guess does hurt him again.
Yeah, he got himself into some trouble getting behind hitters. But the one thing I will say for Brad is that he limits the damage. I mean, it's a one-run here. Maybe two, but he avoids the big inning, and he still is competing out there. He got a big hit. We talk about him pitching, but that might have been just what we needed offensively. We needed a pitcher to come up there and get a big double and get us started. So we talk about what he did pitching-wise, but man, that hit that he got might have just kind of got us going.
Move him up in the batting order, maybe?
Oh, no. He'll be sitting next to me tomorrow.
Brett, starting to get to that point with Edge where you almost, guy you want to see up in those big spots late in the game.
Yeah, I mean, we all have a ton of confidence in Edge, not only defensively but offensively. He's improved so much. over the course of between last year to this year. And this is, every at bat that he gets is huge. And, you know, he's been able to get some really big hits for us. He's one of those guys that down the stretch run could be that impact guy, especially hitting lower in the order. The guy that gets the big hits, that drives up the big runs for it.